What if one man could make iron float, heal a powerful military commander, feed 100 people with a small meal, and reveal an invisible heavenly army? After Elijah was taken to heaven, God raised up another prophet. His name was Elisha, and his ministry became one of the most miraculous in the entire Bible. These are 5 incredible miracles from the life of Elisha. 1. Before Elijah was taken to heaven, he asked Elisha one final question. What can I do for you before I am taken away? Elisha's answer was bold. He asked for a double portion of Elijah's spirit. Moments later, Elijah was taken into heaven in a whirlwind. As Elisha watched, Elijah's mantle fell to the ground. Elisha picked it up and struck the Jordan River. The waters parted just as they had for Elijah. In 2 Kings 2, everyone realized that Elijah's ministry had passed to Elisha. Elisha reminds us that God prepares new leaders to continue his work. 2. Naaman was a powerful military commander, but he had a problem no army could solve: leprosy. Hearing about Elisha, Naaman traveled to Israel hoping for healing. But Elisha didn't perform a dramatic ceremony. Instead, he sent a simple message: wash in the Jordan River 7 times. Naaman was offended. The solution seemed too simple. But after finally obeying, he dipped into the river 7 times. In 2 Kings 5, his skin was completely restored. Elisha reminds us that God's answers may seem simple, but obedience unlocks the blessing. 3. Not every miracle in the Bible involved crowds or kings. One day, Elisha's followers were cutting trees near the Jordan River. Suddenly, disaster struck. An iron axe head flew off its handle and sank into the water. That might not sound serious, except it was borrowed. The man panicked and cried out to Elisha for help. Elisha cut a stick and threw it into the water. Then something impossible happened. In 2 Kings 6, the iron axe head floated to the surface. Elisha reminds us that God cares not only about big crises, but also the problems we think are too small to matter. 4. An enemy army had surrounded the city. Horses, chariots, soldiers everywhere. Panic set in immediately, but Elisha remained calm. He said, "Don't be afraid. Those who are with us are more than those who are with them." Then Elisha prayed for God to open his servant's eyes. Suddenly, the servant saw the mountains covered with horses and chariots of fire. In 2 Kings 6, God revealed an invisible heavenly army protecting them. Elisha reminds us that God's protection is often greater than what we can see. 5. A man brought Elisha 20 barley loaves and a few heads of grain. That might sound like plenty, until you realize there were 100 men waiting to eat. Elisha gave an unexpected command: give it to the people to eat. His servant was shocked. How could such a small amount feed so many? But Elisha trusted God's promise. In 2 Kings 4, everyone ate and there was food left over. A small meal became more than enough. Elisha reminds us that when God blesses what we have, scarcity can become abundance. Elisha began as Elijah's servant, yet through faith and obedience, he became one of the greatest miracle-working prophets in Scripture. His story reminds us that God can use ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things. Like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories and Christian motivation.